What's going on, folks? Got a quick update on these cheap little 4-in-1s. Confirmed they are indeed cheap. I would say do not buy. Don't waste your time on these. So far they haven't, like I was able to take off those 13 mils on these brake calipers. But when I was putting them back on, what was happening was, as I was tightening, the selector would switch to the opposite position. So it, eventually it got the job done, and I was able to snug them up with it before torquing. But it pretty much experienced like immediate failure on the second time that I ever used them. So I'm gonna say pass on these. However, all right, so like I was just saying, this 13 mil, it worked to take off those brake calipers. Geez, you even just saw it just there. If you watch this, I wonder if I can get it to do it again. The selector switch just will jump on you. It'll just, all on its own, it'll hop over. Let's see, go the other way. Yeah, it's not, of course it's not doing it now, right? But it did it multiple times, right? It was pretty much the first bolt I ever had to tighten with these. But just because these suck doesn't mean the concept sucks. So look what I found instead. Bahco. Same concept, 4-in-1, 8 to 19, reversible. And I guess if you really think about it, the only way this concept works is if they're reversible. Because if they're not, right, you've got one-way wrenches. So immediately, that these have the metal has like a different, better feel, to these Bahcos. And if you guys don't already know, Bahco's owned by Snap-on, so it would be in their best interest not to put out trash. And in addition to that, I'll show you another Bahco tool. So check this out. This is another wrench that I'm loving from Bahco. On one side, it's got SAE markings, and on the other side, look at that. So because of how narrow those jaws are, I was just able to use this to counterhold the 16 millimeter nut. And I was able to dial it in, be precise about it before I even stuck it in there to hold that, the caliper pins, keep them from, or the little bolt with the little rubber boot on it to keep it from spinning. But anyways, and Bahco makes Snap-ons, adjustable wrenches. So this is a freaking awesome tool. Maybe a good candidate for the mobile kit, but that said, save your money, because instead of this $20 trash, which I'm really curious as to why the mechanism flips around. I wonder if there's something that we can do, like if you might be able to tear it apart and make this better. Because $20 for 3 of these is still amazing. And the truth is, even with the annoyance of the selector flipping back and forth on me, I was still able to get the bolt crank down. I just don't know how many times you've got before you get nothing out of it whatsoever. So I don't know. I don't think I probably wouldn't risk it with these. It's sad because it was such a freaking good deal. But these Bahcos, these were $100. So not cheap. So given that, I'd heavily consider the Craftsman variety or the Husky variety that's just the 2-pack that skips. Those might be still super useful tools to have in your box if they you know, happen to be the sizes that you need. But I'm going to give these Bahcos a try. And anyways, yeah, didn't take long to figure out. Don't waste your money on these, even if it's just 20 bucks. Don't do it. So I'm gonna get back to my brakes, but take a look, see if you can find these Bahcos, yeah, I'll let you know how these work out, but I have a fair level of confidence that these are going to be just fine. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one.